Welcome, Cancer, to a brand new year and a brand new cycle. As we step into 2026, we are entering a year filled with fresh momentum, gentle expansion, and meaningful breakthroughs. The energy of this year carries a beautiful promise, one of renewal, emotional clarity, and inspired forward movement. Numerologically, 2026 holds the vibration of harmony and alignment, encouraging balance between the heart and the mind. This is a year that supports healing, stronger relationships, and choices that feel truly aligned with your soul's path. Astrologically, 2026 invites us to build on wisdom gained, turning past lessons into confident action. And there is a sense of steadiness in the air, a reminder that growth does not need to be rushed to be powerful. What unfolds now is meant to last. We are going to go ahead now and see the blessings, themes, and hidden gifts that January has in store for you. Cancer, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with community, spiritual ancestors, and I am going to get your clarifiers. And you have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Cancer, firstly, this message here coming through, community from your spiritual ancestors, is letting you know that in January, your spiritual ancestors are surrounding you. They are protecting you, they are guiding you, and they are loving you. They are helping you shift out of one situation in January and move into another because they can see that this particular situation has been quite troublesome and challenging for you. They want you to know, my dear Cancerians, that they have seen everything that you have gone through. You sometimes felt so alone and so isolated, but your spiritual ancestors said, even when you didn't feel us, we were there. We saw everything. And now it is time, as you enter into a new year, to release what is causing you so much deep anxiety and stress. This is the time to let it go, just as you start a new cycle. They also want you to know that they have understood why. At times, Cancer, you just didn't know what to do. You just could not see your way forward. And they want you to know it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't penalize yourself for not coming up with great ideas when you were under immense stress and pressure. You know, Cancer, it's incredibly hard to be creative and innovative when we're in Nine of Swords. But now you're in a new cycle. And in this new cycle, this is now about to be released for you. Your spiritual ancestors are ensuring this, my dear Cancers. I feel for many of you, you are going to feel them in some way in January. This could be that you have vivid dreams of loved ones who have crossed over. This could be that you hear their favorite song or you smell their favorite meal. It could be, my dear Cancers, that you see signs and symbols that just make you realize, oh my gosh, they're here, they're with me. They want you to know that you either already have or you will be receiving a very particular idea in January. So either you're carrying this through and you haven't done much with it yet, or it's going to strike you in January and they want you to work on it. Now, Cancer, this idea could be anything. It could be the idea you have to relocate to a certain town, state, or country. It could be the idea you have to do something in terms of getting out there and networking and socializing and meeting new people. It could be an idea you have to start your own business, even if it's something small on the side. They're letting you know that when you focus on this is going to be a very important gateway in terms of releasing Nine of Swords and Two of Swords. You will become so involved in this and so engrossed in it that other things will just naturally come about easily and smoothly without you even focusing on it. There's something, my dear Cancers, that if you give time and attention to, will grow and expand and give you the abundance, the prosperity, and the deep sense of happiness you have been seeking. Wonderfully strong message coming through there. Right, let's move on now and see what play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious is all about. And I am going to get your clarifiers. And you have King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Now, Cancer, when play comes through, it's a strong message from Spirit to let yourself enjoy yourself. It could be, my dear Cancers, that it's been quite a long time that you've actually gone out there and done something that's really been just about enjoyment. Now, Cancer, for many of you, I think you've had quite a few ideas about what to do. But as life rolls on, you find yourself putting out fires, dealing with family problems, dealing with work problems, and you never seem to make time for yourself. Now, Seven of Wands coming out here is telling you, Cancer, there are always going to be challenges. There are always going to be troublesome people. Sometimes, in spite of all of that, you have to say, stop. Right now, I'm taking a break. I'm going to go out and take that dancing lesson. I'm going to go out and play a wonderful game of golf. I'm taking a walk with my hiking club in nature. When I come back, I'll deal with everything, but I am going to make time for myself in between. Now, what I do see, my dear Cancers, which is very exciting, is that when you get out and about in whatever play is for you. Now, Cancer, remember, it doesn't have to be big and huge. It is just something that gives you enjoyment. There is somebody in the wings waiting here, Cancer. They are presenting as King of Pentacles. This could be a masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Pentacles I'm speaking about. And this is somebody, Cancer, that I think takes one look at you, whether it's on the golf course or at the tennis club or while you're sailing or while you're doing your oil painting, and something strikes them about you. They're drawn to you. Now, Cancer, this person who's coming into your life could form any kind of relationship. It could be a new friend that you meet. It could be a new romantic partner. But when you put yourself out there doing what gives you enjoyment, there is great opportunity that you are going to meet somebody of substance. Now, what I love to see here for you is the Ace of Wands. Because Cancer, just by putting yourself out there, starting something that fills you up is just the beginning of the story. It's going to be something that you really enjoy. It's going to immediately strike a chord with you. But this is just the beginning, as we saw with King of Pentacles. This is going to grow and expand, and I do feel for many of you become a very important part of your life. I'll give you a very simple example. If you decide that you are going to now do yoga, it's something you've always wanted to do, and now you've found the right school and you join it in January. At that yoga school, there is great possibility you meet somebody significant that's going to be part of your life for quite some time, if not forever. And at this yoga school, you could meet many other different people that now grow and expand your social circle. This particular yoga school could arrange yoga retreats and yoga vacations, and you find yourself busy on the weekend during vacation time. Cancer, this is just the beginning. Decide on something, and remember it could be the most simplest thing. Commit to it, and you will be amazed where it takes you. Now let us move on and see what lighten your load is all about, and I will get your clarifiers. And you have Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Devil. Now I'm just going to pull our King out because we're going to speak about him. Cancer, you are presenting under this message as Queen of Pentacles. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It's the energy of Queen of Pentacles I'm speaking about. And when we get the King and the Queen of the same suit in the tarot coming through, Cancer, it speaks to us of a relationship that has twin flame and soulmate energy about it. So we know now that King of Pentacles is meant to come in, and they are going to change your life significantly. We see you in January feeling quite good, Cancer. I'm seeing you here feeling as though you're on the right track to abundance and prosperity, and I feel it's very connected to what we spoke about with the Eight of Pentacles, finding your groove, finding your focus on what you want to bring about in January. And with the peacock here, I feel many of you are looking good and want to get out and about, perhaps have a haircut, buy new clothes. There is this renewal energy that comes through physically as well. Now, for some of my Cancerians, there is still one area here you need to clean up. You need to lighten your load. This devil energy is weighing you down. Now, Cancer, this devil energy could be anything. It could be a toxic person in your life who is incredibly hard to manage and that continuously makes you feel pressurized, demoralized, and you feel that your light is being dimmed by them. It could be a situation you find yourself in, like being in a job where you cannot bear the work, or living in a neighborhood that you don't feel good in. Cancer, this could also be something that is going on within you. You could be stuck replaying a certain scenario or relationship out in your mind, and it brings you down. You need to identify it, and you need to lighten your load. You do not want this heavy burden this month or the rest of 2026, especially when we see such wonderful, light and exciting energy coming through. With Four of Wands here, My dear Cancers, this is confirming for me that whoever King of Pentacles is, there's going to be a very significant bonding that takes place. And remember, it could be any relationship, even if it's a friendship, even if you decide to go into business together, or of course, a romantic partner. This relationship is going to bring you such deep fulfillment and happiness, my dear Cancers, that I do think it's going to be a big blessing that kicks off 2026 for you. Cancer, I think this is a wonderful start to the year. You're cleaning out any leftover energies that you don't want to carry through. You are addressing them. You are being divinely guided and protected. And as you make your way through the month, you will see things get lighter and lighter, leaving you in this wonderful energy of looking so forward to what the future holds. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful month, and I am sending you all so much love.